So today, my AI overlords decided that I'm gonna be playing The Sims 4, and I'm gonna do it because I can't figure out how to turn on free will. Help me! I say that I'm gonna be playing The Sims, but a little bit more accurately, I'm gonna be having artificial intelligence play The Sims. And I don't just mean the normal AI that's built into the game, I'm gonna be using ChatGPT to make every decision about my Sims life. So think of me as less of the player and more of the human facilitator of the will of the robot. I'm very curious to see what the AI wants to do, so let's get into it. I have ChatGPT loaded up, and the first thing that I said to the robot was, I'm gonna play The Sims 4, but I want you to choose everything I do. Start by generating a character outline. So we're gonna be playing a Sim named Ava Thompson. She's gonna be 26 years old. She is a female. So the robot listed 4 traits, but I'm gonna have it refine it down to 3 because you can only have 3 in The Sims. But the traits that it first gave me: creative, ambitious, outgoing, and perfectionist. Her aspiration is she wants to be a Renaissance Sim because she loves to dabble in various skills and hobbies. As for her appearance, she has shoulder-length wavy brown hair, hazel eyes, fair skin, and an average height and build. Her occupation, she is a writer. Her hobbies are painting, cooking, and gardening. She is single, and she has an eco-friendly and health-conscious lifestyle. As for her backstory, Ava grew up in a small town surrounded by nature and developed a passion for the arts and sustainability. She moved to the city to pursue her writing career and make a positive impact on the world. Ava loves spending time in her garden, experimenting with different painting techniques, and hosting dinner parties for friends to showcase her culinary skills. Like I said, I want to refine her traits. You can only have 3. You listed 4 traits, but unfortunately you can only have 3 in this game. Which 3 does she have? The robot very politely apologized, saying, "You're absolutely right. I apologize for the oversight. Girl, it's all good. We all make mistakes." It went ahead and revised the traits. It narrowed it down to being creative, ambitious, and a perfectionist. So with these 3 traits, Ava Thompson is a creative, ambitious, and perfectionist Sim who is focused on her artistic pursuits and strives for excellence in her endeavors. So I also asked to kind of describe her clothing style. Ava Thompson's clothing style can be described as boho chic with a touch of eco-consciousness. She prefers comfortable and practical clothing that allow her to express her individuality and creativity. Her wardrobe consists of a mix of vintage and modern pieces, often with an emphasis on sustainable and ethically made clothing. She loves wearing flowy, loose-fitting tops in earthy tones like olive green, burnt orange, and warm browns. She pairs them with high-waisted jeans or skirts made from organic cotton or recycled denim. She also enjoys layering with cozy, oversized knit sweaters during the cooler months. Her footwear includes comfy, low-heeled ankle boots made of cruelty-free materials, and she often accessorizes with handmade jewelry made from sustainable materials like reclaimed wood or recycled metals. Okay, very fun, very fun. I also wanted to kind of give her a bit more backstory, see what's going on in the rest of her life, if she has any friends or family, because I personally don't like just loading in a singular Sim that just spawned out of the abyss with no relationships. So I went ahead and asked, does she have any living relatives? Yes, she has a few living relatives who are an important part of her life. Here's some details about her family. It's given me 3 family members. She has a mother, a father, and a younger sister. Her mother is Grace Thompson. Grace is Ava's loving and supportive mother. She's in her mid-50s and lives in a cozy cottage in the countryside. Grace is an accomplished artist and has always encouraged Ava's creative pursuits. She has long silver gray hair that she often wears in a loose braid, and her warm smile is a constant source of comfort for Ava. Grace has a bohemian and free-spirited style, often wearing flowing dresses, layered jewelry, and nature-inspired accessories. Her dad is Daniel Thompson, who is Ava's caring and doting father. He's in his late 50s and lives with Grace in the countryside. He's a retired environmental scientist and a passionate advocate for sustainable living. He has a rugged and outdoorsy look with a salt and pepper beard and a strong build. He often wears practical outdoor clothing like hiking boots, cargo pants, and flannel shirts. His love for nature has deeply influenced Ava's eco-conscious values and her passion for environmental activism. She also has a little sister named Maya Thompson, and Maya is Ava's younger sister who is studying environmental science in college. She's in her early 20s and shares Ava's love for nature and sustainability. Maya has a sporty and athletic build, and she often wears eco-friendly athletic wear for her outdoor adventures. She has short, curly brown hair that she keeps tied up in a ponytail or messy bun, and her bright eyes are filled with curiosity and determination. Maya and Ava share a close bond and often engage in outdoor activities such as hiking, camping, and volunteering for environmental causes. Her family members are an important source of support, inspiration, and love in her life. They have influenced her values, interests, and passions, and she cherishes the special bond she shares with each of them. Very cute, my heart. Sounds like she kind of got her artsy side from Grace. She kind of got her love for the planet and little Captain Planet vibes from her dad. It feels like maybe Ava went a little bit more the creative route, and Maya kind of went more the Captain Planet route because she's, studying environmental science. She kind of wants to follow in her dad's footsteps a little bit more. With all that information, I think I have a pretty good base of where to start out. I take a ridiculous amount of time in Create a Sim, so I am going to spare you the torture of watching me scroll through an obnoxious amount of custom content. So I'm going to hop into Create a Sim and I'm going to make Ava and her family, and through the power of editing, I am going to be back right now. So I've just finished up in Create a Sim. I went ahead and made our little family here, starting with our main protagonist, Ava Thompson. She's a Renaissance Sim, and she's also creative, ambitious, and a perfectionist. I gave her a bunch of different everyday outfits because I don't like when the main Sim that I'm playing as wears the same thing every day because it kind of gives off cartoon character energy. So I gave her a bunch of different outfits, a lot of earth tones. I tried to stick with the cotton skirts and the denim. She's always wearing this little bracelet that's kind of made of handmade sustainable materials or whatnot. So those are her everyday outfits. As for her formal wear, I put her in this gorgeous little dress. This is her active wear. For her sleepwear, I just put her in this comfy oversized t-shirt with cute little cat slippers. This is her party dress. Her swimwear. These are her hot weather outfits. So again, sticking with the earth tones, a lot of denim, the cotton skirts. For cold weather, she's got her comfy oversized sweater dresses. So that is Ava. I'm very excited to play as her. And let me go ahead and show you her parents. So we've got Grace and Daniel. Grace, her aspiration is to be a painter extraordinaire. She's creative, she's a vegetarian, and she is family oriented. And then we have Daniel. I'm actually going to make him a little bit more muscular because the robot did say that he is pretty well built. His aspiration is to be an eco-innovator, so he has the traits recycle disciple, loves the outdoors, and green fiend. We have her sister Maya Thompson, who takes after her father a lot. She also wants to be an eco-innovator. She also loves the outdoors, is a green fiend, and like her mother, she's a vegetarian. I also asked the robot if Ava has any pets, and the robot said, yes, Ava has a beloved pet who brings joy and companionship into her life. She has a border collie mix named Luna. Luna is 3 years old. Luna is a medium-sized dog with a thick, fluffy coat of black and white fur. She has striking blue eyes that are full of intelligence and curiosity. Luna has a playful and energetic disposition, and her wagging tail and happy barks are always a source of delight for Ava. She brings laughter and warmth to Ava's life with her playful antics and unwavering affection. So yes, this is our little border collie mix, Luna. She is active, she is playful, and she is smart. That is Ava and her family. I am going to go ahead and place them in the world. Because the AI said that her parents live in a cozy countryside cottage, I went ahead and placed them in Henford-on-Bagley. And they live in this nice little family home. I don't own Discover University, so I can't actually put Maya in a university, but I moved her to the eco-lifestyle world of Evergreen Harbor, where she just lives in a little apartment. She lives right here. It's our headcanon that she's going to school. I gave her a part-time job as a barista in the meantime, so she's going to school, working as a barista on the side. And I also went ahead and gave all of her family members some skills and jobs. Both of her parents have maxed out their careers. So her mother, Grace, is a master of the real artist. She's like a top-notch painter. She's still working. Daniel is retired, so he reached the top of the career that came with eco-lifestyle. So he's like an environmental scientist. So as far as where Ava lives, I went ahead and asked the robot. I got the response that she lives in the Green Gardens apartment in the Spice District neighborhood of San Myshuno. The Green Gardens apartment is a beautiful, sustainable apartment building that uses eco-friendly materials and features energy-efficient appliances. The building has a rooftop garden where residents can grow their own produce and a communal space where they can gather to socialize and relax. Her apartment is located on the top floor of the building, providing her with stunning views of the city and plenty of natural light. The apartment is spacious yet cozy and allows her to live comfortably while still minimizing her carbon footprint. So the Green Gardens apartment does not actually exist, but she does live in the Spice District. And there is no apartment that has a rooftop garden. So what I went ahead and did is I moved her into the only apartment that has a balcony space. So that way she can, grow her plants and have her garden on the balcony. So I went ahead and moved her onto this lot. I have also asked the robot if Ava has any friends, because it did say that she likes to host dinner parties and she's outgoing. She likes to have people over. So I went ahead and asked what friends she has. And I got 4 different friends who I have already made. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop into Create a Sim to show you them really quick. Okay, so this is Ava's best friend. This is Luna Chen. And I think it's funny that Luna has the same name as Ava's dog. They're such good friends that it's like, I don't have kids, but I'm gonna name my dog after you. This is Ava's best friend and confidant. They first met in college while taking a creative writing course and instantly bonded over their shared love for literature and the arts. Luna is a fellow writer and they often critique each other's work, provide feedback, and support each other's creative endeavors. Luna is witty, outgoing, and always up for trying new things, making her a perfect companion for Ava's adventurous spirit. And then her next friend is Miguel Rivera, and Miguel is Ava's neighbor in the apartment building. They struck up a friendship after discovering their mutual passion for gardening and sustainability. Miguel is an environmental activist and community organizer who shares Ava's values of eco-conscious living. They often collaborate on gardening projects, participate in neighborhood cleanup initiatives, and advocate for sustainable practices in their community. And then we have Sophia Patel. Sophia is Ava's co-worker at the publishing company where she works as a writer. They connected over their love for books and writing and have developed a close friendship. Sophia is intelligent, organized, and always keeps Ava motivated to meet her writing deadlines. They often engage in stimulating conversations about literature, share writing tips, and provide each other with moral support during challenging times at work. And then we have James Kim. So James is a fellow aspiring artist who Ava met at an art class. They share a love for painting and often spend time together at the local art gallery or in Ava's apartment working on their art projects. James is kind, introspective, and provides Ava with a different perspective on art and life, which she finds inspiring. So those are all of her friends. I went ahead and put Sophia and Luna both in the writer career. I put Miguel in the environmental scientist career, and then James is in the painter career. So I moved Miguel and Ava into the Culpeper apartments. Like I said, I put Ava into the apartment that has a balcony, and then Miguel is her next door neighbor. The rest of her friends live at the Jasmine Suites apartments. So Sophia and Luna are actually roommates. They live in this cute little apartment, and then James is their next door neighbor in this apartment building. So I think that that's all the world building. I think everything is set up and ready to go. So we are just going to hop into it. We are going to go ahead and jump into the Thompson apartment. I have gone ahead and decorated it, just a little baseline. It's nothing extravagant. It's still kind of bare bones because, we don't have a ton of money. Also, check this out. I got a mod where I can have a water bowl. So now the pets don't have to just be dehydrated all the time because EA decided that pets don't get water. So that's very exciting. But this is her apartment. Like I said, it's kind of bare bones. It needs to be decorated. We don't even have a TV. Because I did want this to be a bit of a challenge. I didn't want her to just come into the world and have unlimited money, but also, her family is decently well off, being at the top of their careers. So she's got the basics. She's got a nicely furnished bedroom, a little office space where she can paint, and I want to get a laptop so she can write. Cute little kitchen, nice quaint bathroom. And I also went ahead and set all of her relationships with everyone. So, she's friends with her parents and her sister. She is best friends with Luna. She's good friends with Sophia. James and Miguel are just more so they're friends, but they're not as close as she is with the girls. And then Luna, of course, a dog is a gal's best friend. I'm very excited to play with Luna because every time I play The Sims, I'm always a cat person. I don't think I've ever actually played with dogs in The Sims, so this is going to be fun. So we are all settled in, so I'm going to go ahead and ask the robot, Ava just moved in, what should she do first? And I get the response, as Ava just moved into her new apartment, there are a few things she can do to get settled in and start enjoying her new home. So she can unpack and decorate, which I've already done. Like I said, she could do some more decorating, but I don't want to blow through all of her money because she is going to have to pay rent. I also have the option to explore the neighborhood, so Ava can take a walk around her new neighborhood to get familiar with her surroundings. She can visit nearby parks, shops, and restaurants and introduce herself to her neighbors. This will help her build a sense of community and find new friends. She can also find a job. Ava can look for a job in her chosen career field or explore new job opportunities in the city. She can use the computer. Okay, we know how to get a job in The Sims. I don't need to read that. And number 4, she can meet new people. She can join clubs or social groups in the city to meet new people with similar interests. She can also invite her new neighbors over for a housewarming party or a casual get-together. This will help her expand her social circle and create new connections in her community. I think that I am going to go ahead and it did say she has a job in the writer career, so I'm going to get her a job. She is going to be a writer. She's entered the writer career. She's now a writer's assistant at Walrus Books. She starts Sunday at 11 a.m. So she got a job. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and explore the neighborhood. So let's go ahead and take Luna on a walk. Go on a nice long walk and explore the neighborhood, see if we can meet any of our neighbors. Speak of the devil, Miguel just showed up. Hey neighbor, I'm a bit bored. Want to hang out for a bit? We can socialize or do whatever your heart desires. Oh, maybe we can go ahead and agree to hang out and maybe he could go on a walk around the neighborhood with us? Luna, where are you going? Luna? Okay. Yeah, I'm confused too, Ava. Don't worry. Discuss future together. Why am I getting this option? I know I have a mod for that, but we don't have like a romantic relationship, so that's kind of weird. But let's go ahead and gossip about neighbors, because if he's been living here longer than I do, maybe he has kind of an idea of who lives in the complex with us. Because I'm pretty sure that this apartment here is unoccupied, but someone does live here. Oh, that's some spicy gossip. Interesting. She got a sentiment from him. I'm glad you don't think my llama jokes are getting old. I feel like you just get me. It's very cute. What time is it? It's getting late. The sun is already set. It's 6:35. Is that... Hold on. Wait a second. Is that Santa Claus? Why is Santa just going on a walk in our neighborhood? What on earth? That's interesting. Not sure what's going on there. But you do you, Santa. I'm not here to judge. Okay, let's go ahead and go here. Let's go for a little walk with Luna. Hopefully Miguel will come with us. I'm not really sure. Oh, that's Luna Chen. Let's go ahead and ask her to hang out too. We're just running into everyone. Maybe we will have a little housewarming party. Oh, look at the friends just kind of running into each other. Like, hey, I was just on a walk. I just happened to see you. How are you doing? And she can hang out for a bit. Is Miguel still hanging out with us? What's Miguel up to? Miguel is just standing playing on the phone in the lobby of our apartment. Oh, and this is James. James is walking around. Let me go ahead and ask him to hang out. What on earth? So my dad just messaged me saying, you're an outcast. Your dastardly deeds have alienated you from polite society. But we don't care about all that. We value results. No, where did it go? Why was my dad telling me that I'm a dastardly little deviant? Okay. Thanks, Dad. Oh my god, it's Sophia. I am meeting all of my friends. I guess this is what happens when you make them all live right next to each other. But we're just gonna walk around, see if we can meet any new people. I hate when you get close to the apartment complex. It like wants to jump up and show you. It's like, no, I'm down here hanging out. Stop jumping up there. Well, I was going to introduce myself to Tina Tinker, but she seems to be having a nice little nap, so let's not do that. Let's go ahead and do a friendly introduction to Sierra Jennings. It looks like Sierra is talking to Sophia. I wonder if they know each other. Oh, well, Sierra's leaving, but we're going to go ahead and check in on Sophia. I'm going to give her a heartfelt compliment. Oh, Sierra, you're not leaving. I want to introduce myself to you. And then I'll also introduce myself to Johnny Zest. Nancy Landgrab, what are you doing? Why do you look like this? Oh, is it because she's not from this neighborhood? She's like dressed as a tourist? She's like coming to see the big city? Okay, Nancy, you do you. So I've met Sierra, Johnny, and Gita, and we're going ahead and just having a little conversation, hanging out with Sophia, who we happen to run into. Sophia and Luna are just standing in the middle of the road, coming uncomfortably close to getting hit by a car. Sierra here does not seem very happy to be a part of our conversation. Johnny is telling quite the story. Luna? Where are you going, bug? Luna is just getting out of here. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Johnny a little bit. Oh my god, it's already midnight. So while I'm going ahead and talking to Johnny, I went ahead and said, we walked around the neighborhood and met some new people. It's now 12 a.m. What should Ava do next? And ChatGPT says, if it's already 12 a.m., Ava should probably consider getting some rest. Here are some suggestions for what she can do before going to bed. She can take a shower or bath. After a long day of exploring the neighborhood and meeting new people, wait a second, Ava is freezing to death. She needs to find some warm clothing before she comes too cool for life. Okay, let me change into your cold weather outfit because I don't want you to freeze to death on your first day of the playthrough. Oh my god, our little Smurfette. Sorry, okay. Back to ChatGPT. She can take a shower or bath. After a long day of exploring the neighborhood and meeting new people, Ava may want to take a relaxing shower or bath to unwind and refresh herself. She can change into comfortable sleepwear to help her feel relaxed and ready for bed, and then wind down with a book or TV show. Who are you on the phone with? She's calling a friend. And what is this? Why is there a raccoon in the neighborhood? I guess that's city life for you. But let's go ahead and go home. Let's take a bath with soaps. Let's take a nice little lavender bath to relax and unwind for the evening. I'm not sure what Luna's doing. Oh, Luna came home by herself. What a good girl. So we're gonna take a nice little bath and get into our pajamas. Oh, Luna has to go potty. Girl, we were just on a walk. What are you doing? This is why I play with cats. You don't have to do this if you play with cats. Let's cut our bath short to go ahead and take our dog out because I'm silly and didn't take her out when we were on a walk. I'm telling you, I've never played with dogs. I do not know what I'm doing. I didn't expect it to be this much of a challenge, but we are going to go ahead and go on a walk, and I am going to encourage Luna to do her business. It's not really, we live in the city, so Luna just kind of did her business on the sidewalk. What a great citizen you are, Ava. But I mean, I guess what other option do we have? I can't click on this grass. It is what it is. And she's freezing to death. Oh my god. Why would you not just put on, oh my god, outfits. Change outfit. Cold weather. What is wrong with you? Stop freezing to death, Miss Smurfette. You're fine. Now, go freaking home. Go continue taking your bath. Okay, so we took Luna to go potty because my sim is not very smart. I'm going to go ahead and unleash you, and then I'm going to resume my bath. Actually, no, my hygiene's almost full. I'm good. So I'm gonna go ahead and change into my sleepwear, my little comfy cozy pajamas, but she is also starving. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I changed into my comfy clothes. I'm going to make dinner. And then it says to wind down with a book or a TV show. And I don't own either a bookshelf or a television. So I think that I am going to go ahead and just get a little book basket. Maybe I don't need an entire bookshelf. So I'm going to go ahead and read a book. Let's go ahead and read Reel Her In. This multifaceted book gives the ultimate advice for chauvinist fishermen looking to reel in women and fish. Both require just the right bait and they'll fall at your feet. Amazing. Is that like a pickup artist book? Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and let's just have her read something. She can decide what she wants to read. No, don't. Finish your meal, fill your pet bowls, and then once you are done with all of that, read. So she had a good walk. She's happy to be preparing a meal because she does like to cook. You go ahead and eat your vegetable dumplings. Where are you going? So far, the ChatGPT AI is doing a far better job at instructing our sim what to do than the in-game AI is. The in-game AI of The Sims 4 is ridiculously broken. I do not understand. Just stand here in our kitchen, eat our veggie dumplings. We do have work in the morning. So we are just going to go ahead and read something before going ahead and going to sleep for the night. And then hopefully our needs will be all good and ready to go for us to have work in the morning. Where did you put your food? She just did a potty dance and put her food in her pocket as if she's not just wearing a sleep shirt. And why are you taking your empty dish to go to the bathroom? She was in her kitchen, but she decided to walk to the living room to put her dish down. That makes so much sense. Yes. What am I thinking? What am I talking about? But I will be a good benevolent god and just put her dish in the sink for her. It is almost 6 a.m. I don't have time to read a book, but ChatGPT told me to read a book. Oh my god, I'm gonna be exhausted for work in the morning. Ava is proving to not be a very responsible sim. Oh, look at the puppy drinking water. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. Okay, well, Ava just opted out of reading a book, and she just went to sleep, even though it is in her log. But honestly, that's for the best because she has work very shortly. So I guess instead of reading to wind down for the night, she's gonna go ahead and read to start her day, which isn't exactly what ChatGPT wanted us to do, but it seems like the in-game AI is fighting with the out-of-game AI. But she's going to her job, her first day as a writer, so I guess it makes sense to kind of brush up and read a little bit beforehand. And then because we went ahead and went for a walk. We met some neighbors. I think that when she gets home from work today, we're going to go ahead and throw a little housewarming party, and we'll invite all of her friends and then also some of the new people that we met. Oh, and the flea market's in town. We are a bit of an eco-conscious queen, so maybe we could find some furniture to thrift. What's up, Miguel? What are you doing? He's checking out the activity board. Hot tip, there's some performers playing at the flea market this week. You up for a visit? Oh, should we ditch our first day of work? Let me consult the robot. So I went ahead and said, it's the next day and James just invited us to the flea market, but work starts in an hour for Ava. What should she do? And ChatGPT says if Ava has work starting in an hour, she may not have enough time to go to the flea market with James. So ChatGPT wants us to politely decline the invitation. She can suggest that they plan to meet up another time when they both have more free time. Okay, so I'm gonna have to politely decline. I'm sorry, James. And it is time to go to work. So we only got 75% of our reading done. And we just got a text from Daniel, our dad, saying, you don't even try to hang out with me. Are you too good for me now? So last night, he goes ahead and texts us saying that we're a dastardly little deviant. And now he's like, are you too good for me? So let's see what the robot wants us to do. So I went ahead and said to the robot, Ava got a text from her dad saying, you don't even try to hang out with me. Are you too good for me now? Her options are to respond okay or no. What should she do? The AI says it sounds like Ava's dad is expressing some hurt feelings, and it might be a good idea for Ava to respond with a bit more than just a one-word answer. Here are some suggestions for how she can respond. So, I'm sorry you feel that way. I've just been busy with work and settling into my new apartment. How about we plan to get together soon? Or, no, of course not. I've just been really busy lately. How about we plan to do something together this weekend? By responding in a caring and empathetic way, Ava can show her dad that she values their relationship and wants to make time for him. It's important to maintain good relationships with family members, and taking the time to check in and spend quality time with them can be rewarding for everyone involved. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say no. I'm gonna be like, no, but I'm gonna have a housewarming party tonight. So you come by and you can meet all my friends, you can see my apartment, and hopefully that'll soothe his hurt feelings. Our dad is turning out to be quite a character. I'm not sure what is going on in Daniel's world. But I mean, I guess that makes sense because Grace is still working, but Daniel's like retired. So he's just a lonely old man. He's just like at home by himself, bored out of his mind. So he's feeling a little needy. Hopefully he'll be happy to see us when we go ahead and throw a little housewarming party this evening. She just got home. So we are going to start a house party. Ava is going to be our host, and we are going to invite Luna, Sophia, Miguel, James, Grace, Daniel, Maya, and then we're also going to invite Johnny and Sierra, which are our neighbors that we just met. We've got the family, we've got some old friends, some potential new friends. I think Naomi is our landlord. And then we don't need an entertainer, we don't need a mixologist, we don't need a caterer. It is just a housewarming party. It's nothing that serious. I am going to go ahead and make some food. So because I think her sister and her mom are vegetarian, so I'm going to go ahead and make some onigiri. Sierra just showed up, and oh my god, are we wearing matching dresses? I think, no, not quite. Very close though, very close. Oh, and it says for our party, we have to flirt 5 times. So let me go ahead and say the game wants us to flirt with someone at the party. We invited our 4 friends and also 2 new acquaintances, Johnny Zest and Sierra Jennings. Should we flirt with anyone? I got kind of a wishy-washy answer from the AI saying whether or not Ava should flirt with someone at the party ultimately depends on her own preferences and the dynamics of the relationship with the guest. Here are some things to consider before making a decision. So, relationship status. It's saying if Ava's already in a committed relationship or not interested in pursuing a relationship, she may want to avoid flirting. She should also consider the dynamics of relationships with the guests. So, flirting with a friend's partner, for example, could cause tension and drama. Luckily, I don't think anyone here is in a relationship. It's saying consent It's important to ensure that any flirting or romantic advances are consensual and respectful. Ava should always listen to the other person's cues and respect their boundaries. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to flirt with someone at the party is up to Ava. I guess that I'm just gonna let things play out naturally and see if anyone has chemistry. So everyone's showing up, coming into the kitchen, hanging out with me while I cook. It looks like it's just the girls that showed up, and oh, Miguel just got here. The girls got a little pre-game action. We got to hang out before the boys started coming over. None of my family members have arrived, but they also don't live in the city, so it makes sense that they're taking longer. Speak of the devil, there's our dad. He's looking so depressed. He's like, no one hangs out with me. I'm so bored. What are you doing? He just came to sleep in my bed. Is he crying? Our poor father. Why is he crying? So our family has got here. Maya's here. Grace got here. James has just arrived. James is going ahead and introducing himself to our mom. And Daniel's done crying in our bed. He's on the phone. Luna and James here just chatting it up on the couch. Got quite a party in the kitchen. They're like, please call us to the meal. We're starving. You're making us sit here and wait. It's cruel. I'm like, I'm sorry. I have to attend to my business. So I went ahead, called everyone to the meal. Everyone's gonna get their food. Luna's like, what about me? Can you feed me, please? Where are you going? Why are you glitching through the wall? What is happening? Oh, right. She's feeding Luna. She can't let the doggy feel left out. I said call a meal. Why is no one getting a meal? Why am I the only one eating? There's a lot of Sims in my kitchen. No one is eating. Everyone's socializing. Are they just not hungry? Did they eat before they came? Oh. So our landlord just texted saying, I'm attracted to you, Ava, and I really want to change our relationship. I know this is risky to say, and there's a high chance that you don't feel the same way, but I still want to know. ChatGPT did say that I should just see how things go and let things progress naturally. But I was expecting things to progress with someone at the party. I was not expecting our landlord to just message us. I guess I'm gonna consult the robot. So I said, our landlord just texted us saying that she has a crush on us. How does Ava feel about this? ChatGPT says it's important to acknowledge that everyone's feelings and reactions to situations like this can be different. However, here are some general suggestions on how Ava can respond to the landlord's message. Number 1, consider the power dynamic, which is a wonderful point. As the landlord, a person has a certain level of power and authority over Ava's living situation. This can make any romantic or sexual advances feel uncomfortable or even coercive. So this is a dynamic to consider. Number 2, we should evaluate Ava's feelings. So if Ava is interested in the landlord romantically, she can consider expressing her interest. However, if Ava is not interested, she should consider how to decline the landlord's advances while still maintaining a professional and respectful relationship. She should set boundaries and make it clear what her boundaries are and what behavior she's comfortable with. If Ava feels uncomfortable or unsure how to proceed, she can seek support from friends, family, or a therapist to process her feelings and make a plan moving forward. So we don't even know our landlord. I don't think we've even met her other than like we got an initial text when we moved in of like, hey, make sure you pay your rent on time. Considering the AI said that we should evaluate Ava's feelings, right now she doesn't have feelings for her landlord. There is a power dynamic. So I'm going to say that I don't feel that way and hope that we don't get kicked out. Should we have a deep conversation with our dad about our land? You know, I think our dad does need some connection. Our dad is clearly going through some shit right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a deep conversation and be like, Dad, my landlord just texted me and I don't know what's going on. This is very odd. Everyone, go sit and chat in the living room. Why are we all just congregating in the kitchen? Maybe if I bring the food in here, you absolute freaks will be a little bit more normal and you'll all grab a serving. Can you guys sit down? Can you be normal people? I know that you're Sims, so that's very difficult, but try your best to be normal, please. Poor Ava is exhausted. She is so tired. It is midnight. She has work in the morning. She's got dark circles. Our sweet little doggy has to go outside, so I'm gonna excuse myself from the party It doesn't seem like anyone's developed any romantic feelings in this time. We're just friends with everyone except for Naomi. Our relationship with our landlord went down a little bit because she put us in a very uncomfortable position. Man, I would hate having an apartment dog. This sounds terrible. This is why I always play with cats. I could not. Who are you? Are you just coming inside? What is happening? Why are you in my apartment? Who are you? We had an unsuccessful house party, but Miko Oho just decided to come and make it herself at home. Encourage Luna to do her business, and then I think I'm gonna have to go inside and tell everyone to get the heck out of here. It is 1:30. I have work in 10 hours. I have not even started reading books. I'm like, I need a break. There's too much going on. My landlord's trying to flirt with me. There's too many people in my apartment. No one's eating the food that I made. She is so tired, so I'm gonna try to make her go back home. I have a feeling she's going to pass out. This is a very long leash. Oh my god. Why is this game so broken? What? Okay, Luna just left the world. Luna broke the leash. Luna is living her best life. This game is a mess. This game is absolutely a mess. Nina Caliente is also just making herself at home in our apartment. Can I make everyone go home? I guess I'm just gonna go to sleep. Go to bed. Daniel, why are you getting in our bed? Are you crying again or are you just going to sleep? What is happening? Why does our dad keep using our bed? Father! Okay, it's been a long day. Daniel is crying under our covers. He's like, okay, maybe I should let my daughter get some sleep. So everyone is just still having a grand old time at our party, and we are tuckered out. We are going to sleep for the night. It looks like Maya at least is going home. Luna's going home. So you guys have some sense. At least some people are saying, is Daniel is reading a book on our bedside while we sleep, thinking about eagles. This guy is insane. Daniel's giving off more main character energy than Ava. Ava is just struggling to survive. Guys, it's 3:30 in the morning. Can you go home? What are you doing? Okay, it looks like our father is finally going home. So that was a little bit of a mess. I think I'm gonna call it there. We had a very unsuccessful house party. Although for an unsuccessful house party, everyone seems to be hanging around for quite a while. I don't know if that was a successful first 2 days playing The Sims. ChatGPT tried to do a very good job of steering our sim, but the AI of the game seemed to have different things in mind. It definitely seems like a battle of the AI. So we have the smart AI of the large language model battling with the EA AI, which is just so broken, so buggy. People are walking through walls. People are staying at my house till 4 a.m. My dad is crying in my bed. My landlord's trying to hook up with me. There's a lot going on. Just like Ava, I think I need to go take some time to decompress. I need to go take a nap. Even though it was a mess, even though there was a lot going on, I had a good time. I had fun. That was quite entertaining. I would love to continue this series. I'm definitely going to come out with a second part. So if you'd enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe and do all the things. I am a new baby channel, so it would mean a lot to me. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you hanging around this long. I'm going to go, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.